Well, I figured this would be a good opportunity to kind of show you what it looks like when max out accounts or close to max go up against each other. As you all know, I'm in the Guild 1 and I'm one of the weaker players inside here. We're currently sitting at 16.94 trillion and we're actually going up against chess right now at 14.31 trillion. Both pretty strong guilds on it here with extremely strong players. Now for reference, I'm at about 195 billion. I didn't actually even make the list of being on the map here to go up against. I still can go and attack. However, I don't think I'm going to really have much luck of going and defeating anybody, given that their lowest is at 209 billion. And even with me being at that 195 billion and spending close to about $10,000 on this, there's players in here, as you can see, 1.6 trillion, 762 billion, 927 billion, and then us, of course, here, 1.27 billion, 942 billion, and then 740 billion. I can only assume that these are multiple tens of thousands, probably more than $50,000, some of these accounts here, for just having in this mobile game. And this isn't like one of those videos of beating down on them for spending money. I'm actually incredibly jealous of their accounts in this, and I figured, like I said, this would be a great opportunity to kind of see what it actually looks like when they go and battle against each other. Now I was just looking at the top 3 slots on this, and as I go down further, there's even higher numbers than that too, or pretty similar to the other ones. Like I said, pretty strong freaking accounts. But going in here, Capybara, they actually got attacked by the #1 player on the other one, and I had to actually go and translate it. It looks like it's pronounced
방구석호라니.
Bet you didn't know I knew Korean, but at any rate, that's going to translate to tiger in the corner of the room. But let's actually take a look at their attack here and kind of just watch and admire their strength. Now, I'm terrible at commentary on these things, so we'll try to pick out the things we can at least see on this. So we know they have Unicorn, Elsa, Freya. It looks like they do actually are using the Demon Sword, the Muramasa there. Got some Sphinx. Luminous Dragon they could actually be using. There's an up arrow on that. What else do we have? Spear of Thor, if I didn't say that already. Ghost Princess, Leonardo. So these things are just filling right up on us. But you can see, this is pretty intense, and these are after the changes they just made of the whole PvP adjustments. What else do we have that we can see? It looks like they're both using the Bloody Grail on it. There's some burn, there's some bleed. Got some dodge. Overall, this is just insane of how many things are popping up on this. You can see that we have some catastrophe out there with the candies, but that's on Capybara's side. And anything else that's really kind of jumping out at me here? Nothing really I can see. Like I said, I'm bad at the commentary on this, but still, it's pretty crazy to see these actual attacks. So that is their #1 player right there sitting in the top spot on it. Let's take a look at the second player there. That's going to be
영민민 T.
I probably could have said that one on my own, but they actually went in and had an attack win against Wide Awake here, so let's take a look at that one and see how that goes. They look to be pretty similar to the other build that we just saw a second ago, and going in on that, same thing. See the Demon Sword there, see the Muramasa, Spear of Thor, got the Bloody Grail, Judgment Ring, Freya, Elsa, and the Unicorn, obviously. We have Catastrophe out there, there's some burn, Ghost Princess once again, so I think they might be doing pretty much a similar build of each other on it there. There was Leonardo on it, so I think they're both running the same thing. But like I said, this ended up being a win here. They are the weaker power of being 932 billion, and they were able to drop Wide Awake at 1.03 trillion. But honestly, between you and me, there's so much going on the screen here. It's actually incredibly hard to comprehend all this craziness. I mean, I can't even imagine myself being to this point. I don't know if I'll ever actually get there. Even if I do play this for another 2-3 years or so, this is pretty insane of what these players actually have for their builds and their actual stats in game. I think it's only fair if we show their wins. We got to show the wins on our team too. So this one's actually going to be from Rain here. She's been posting a lot of stuff. Not sure if this can be ones where she's going in with the Blade of Justice. It looks like she actually is using the Blade of Justice, which, by the way, one of those things, if you are considering changing your weapon, wait till the actual SS gear comes down. Don't go and jump the gun on this. The gear is coming soon. We don't know what that's going to do, but Blade of Justice is working pretty decent right now. So we can see on that, there's Slime King, Raphael, we got Elsa, we got the Unicorn. We do have the Ranger build that they're actually using on it. That's not something you see every day, the Ranger Inheritance. because they don't need the combo or the counter. And they also are using the Ghost Princess in there for having that actual skill and stun of that S-grade hero. I do see a Roach, I do see a Vulture, a lot of stuff, both the Judgment Ring and the Dragon Ball Ring are in there. And this is looking like we're at round 5 right now. What else could we see? So there was a revive right there. Bam, there it is right there, taking down the #1 player. But it actually looks like Rain saved the day once again, taking out this second player here. Has the second move on it, but everybody that was talking trash about Raphael back when the whole Ninja Troll thing came out, why would you go and invest 5 stars on it, they told me. This is a good example right here of Rain being a lesser power and going and winning the fight against somebody that's stronger. So the fact of just kind of building it right, it is a little bit weird, it is a little bit different, but it seems to be working incredibly well with that Blade of Justice, Spear of Thor right there. We do have, like I said, the Ranger build on it. So if you haven't been kind of looking around, seeing what Rain is saying, especially in the Blade of Justice chat, you might want to take a peek and kind of see on it, because you might pick a thing or two up. It is way over my head, a lot of the things that she does and calculates, so use that at your own discretion. But even if you can take a little snippet of it there, it might kind of help you understand the game a little better. But still don't know if we're going to actually win this one or not here. I mean, things are close. There's still 2 hours and 21 minutes left. So I guess let me know if you guys like seeing videos like this. I know I don't really do this too often. I maybe done once before of showing some of these attacks, but I figured this would be a good opportunity because you never know when you're going to be seeing guild battles like this. But if you want to know about the new mount and everything we just got in this recent update and how that's changing these PvP battles, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.